Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while because I've had so many problems. Somebody hacked into my computer, like system and email, and so I still don't have a computer, but I can make videos. So hopefully I'm going to upload this weekend, and I figured I would do a very fast, I guess, quick, hopefully quick review on my bracelets, my David Smallcombe bracelet. And I'm wearing them, of course. So I've bought many things on, well, I bought these on the Current Custom. You know, Lorraine Stanek, she has a YouTube channel. She also has a website because she has a store in Miami. I believe in Fort Lauderdale, I'm not sure. Anyway, she sells beautiful jewelry, and every time I look at her website or I look at her videos and she's like wearing jewelry, I just fall in love. So a few years ago, many years ago actually now, I bought the Lisa Taubes necklace, and I always wear it, and I definitely recommend it because it's like you can wear it on a daily basis. You can wear it if you're going out in the evening, and people always compliment. Then this past October, for my 40th birthday, I got my David Smallcombe bracelet, and it was requested to do a review on it. So I got the mixed set. Okay, and before anybody asks, because there's always people who ask about my rings. My rings, I had them made. I didn't buy it like this. These two stones, my dad many years ago brought them back from Brazil, and I had them made according to Lisa Eldridge's model of rings, and I forget the designer of her rings, but they're kind of different from Lisa Eldridge. Anyway, back to the David Smallcombe. I've always wanted these bracelets because Lorraine stacks them up like a lot, and I got the mixed set of gold and silk because I always like that on her, so I figured I would get that too. So that's that's one small silver, two small gold, one big silver, and one big gold. Okay, so let me take them off so you can see them, because you know sometimes I like to see things up close, so I'm gonna like zoom you in soon. And anyway, I ordered them because I've always wanted them, and I figured, you know, it's my 40th birthday, so my parents bought them for me. And together with that, I got these earrings. They're just like studs that she wears a lot, and I just like them. Just to slap them on when you don't know what earrings you're gonna want to wear that day. You just, you know, wear them and that's it. So a mixture of gold and silver I prefer, because I always mix my gold and silver no matter what. I love gold, but I do have silver also. So I said this is like the perfect solution. I paid, I think, $250 US, which is definitely less in euros, which is an advantage to us. And now, okay, so let me talk about the bracelets. So basically they're gold and silver, and the gold, I went to the jewelry shop, and I'll tell you why I went to the jewelry shop, but it's full gold, like it's not empty inside. It's actually like pretty substantial and heavy and very well made, very sturdy. This thing does not bend at all, okay? So now it has taken a little bit more of the shape of my wrist, but to tell you the truth, this is very straight. This part of the bracelet, oh, maybe you can see here. I need like something dark to show you with, but this is very straight, this part, and then it goes in pretty tightly, okay? And that's true of, this is the two thicker ones, so it comes with two like big bracelets, and then the smaller ones actually are not straight like that. They kind of bend a little bit, and they form like a curve, and it's thinner obviously, and this is also full. inside, like silver and also the gold one, and it's a little less tighter on my wrist. And also this, if you try and open it, like, it has a little bit more give because it's a smaller sorry, bracelet, but it's definitely difficult to open. So putting them together, okay, this is the look of it. And as you can see, and I'm gonna zoom you in later, but the bracelet is not flat here and smooth. It's I think hammered type of look, you know, martellato. I know that's in Italian, that's what you say, but it's like hammered, so it has ridges, and those little ridges or hammered parts give off a lot of light. They're very, very luminous. And I'm gonna have to put on my glasses for this. Inside the bracelet, it's so pretty because he has written David Smallcombe, I think it's his signature on every bracelet inside, and I think that's a very beautiful little detail that not many designers, you know, put. So okay, so I have huge wrists. I have big wrists, and this is a man's watch. It's a Rolex, I don't even know the model, but it's a man's watch, and it fits on my wrist pretty well. Like, I wear it well. Like, a woman's watch would look like ridiculous on me. So not only do I have a little bit of fat here, I also have I'm like big boned, like my bones are big. So I always saw Elaine wearing them, and they would just like be so loose and just like go everywhere. And I like the noise that it would make. I like anything that makes noises. Noise. So when I put them on, okay, I have to put them on one by one because my wrist is really big. And it's not as loose as you would see it in, like, on Lorraine or on a smaller person, okay? So that's the difficulty that I have with these bracelets. They're, you know, they kind of stay. Like here, okay, it's loose, as you can see. But then when I use them all together, it doesn't really have a lot of give. It doesn't move. What I found is that, well, you know, they're open. That's why I bought them, first of all, because they're open. So I said you can regulate them to your wrist size. Well, you actually can't, because I went to the jewelers and I said, can you make them like larger, because I don't want to force it, because they're so well made, they're so sturdy that I felt like I was gonna break it. And the jeweler said, no, sorry, because if I do it, they are gonna break. So he was like, I am not gonna touch these, and you're just gonna have to. What he suggested is that I wear maybe two, or mix like one and one on one wrist and three on the other wrist. So 2 and 3, because what makes it so tight is the amount, like the number of them all together. But when they're on their own, they're okay. So as you can see, I put like a big gold and a small silver, and it has, you know, the thinner ones have more give on my wrist, like more, they're looser. I don't know if you say give, but it's really pretty when it does that. And so, I mean, that's an option, obviously. And the other thing he said, first of all, I used to wear it with my watch like Lorraine does. So it's just, it can't, like, it doesn't work for me. I can't wear my watch plus all of the other bracelets. So he said maybe a watch and 2 and then 3 on the other side. So the ones that are most, you see here, they're kind of tight. Usually when I wore them all together, plus the watch, these would be so tight on me that actually during the day I didn't notice, but it would make like an indentation, and I would like start bleeding. Can you believe that? And I didn't even realize it. So anyway, what I really, it's nice, but what I really don't like is here, now it's a little bit less, but it was too straight. It was like straight and then curve. So now with the heat of my wrist, I think It's a little bit like curvier, I guess. And yeah, I wear them all the time. So this is how I wear them. And at the beginning, when I put them on, they somehow bother me because they're not loose. Then, I don't know, maybe it's the heat of my wrist, like I said, my skin. It kind of loosens up during the day and they all fall into place. So I have to be careful how I put them on, because if I put them on the wrong way, I don't know, it like really pokes at my skin in the back. So right now, the way I put them on was like, is too small, too big, and one small, like this. Like this, it's not a problem. And then during the day, but as you can see together, if I do this, well, if I do this, I mean, you can hear the noise, but it's not gonna make noise during the day because I have such big wrists, darn it. So they are beautiful. Like I said, the hammered part gives a lot of light. I wear them together with a chain bracelet, which makes them, which makes that noise. And actually this chain bracelet had a medal at the end of it. And the medal is the one that you see here on my, it's by Rebecca, which is an Italian brand, and it's a G, and it was here at the end of the bracelet. But somehow, I don't know, this medal would like slip off because there was like a mechanism that would just slide off, and I lost this medal twice. Once at the airport here in Italy, and the second time in Paris. So I got paranoid, so I said to myself, I'm just gonna put it on a necklace. But anyway, it really looked good all together. But this bracelet still has this little thing that hangs. I love Rebecca jewelry. It's really, really nice. Anyway, so I wear them like this. I'm very, very happy about the bracelets. They're very well made, very sturdy. Remember that they're kind of tight if you have a big wrist, and there is no possibility to kind of open them up. At least that's what my jeweler said. And yeah, I love Lorraine and I love her website. Hopefully we'll buy more stuff. For now, I just have this, the earrings, and the Lisa Thomas, which is like one of my favorites, but I don't think I'll wear it today. I mean, I like wearing a lot of jewelry, but not too much jewelry. Like she packs it on, but yeah, I mean, there's a balance also there. And I already have enough, as you can see, all over my hands, and that's it. So I don't know of any other of his pieces. I just know of these, and I think it's best that you buy the set. It's more like you get your money's worth, basically. And like I said, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rather than buying a single one or 2 or 3, 5, and you can play around with them as much as you want. So I hope you found that helpful, and yeah, if you want to see any other reviews on my jewelry, just let me know, and I'll try to make another video tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have my computer by this weekend. Okay, bye guys, see you soon, bye.
It also hydrates, and it doesn't cause any cracks to appear sometimes with a drier formula concealer. As I smile throughout the day, I'll get little lines where I hydrate and then makeup will start to crack on top of it. This doesn't cause that. It keeps the area nice and emollient and hydrated throughout the day. Chantecaille foundation, which I'm so excited to use and show you. So what I do is I stick my fingers right in the pot because I'm not that squeamish about germs when it comes to my own face. So I just kind of dab it around. And take the Tom Ford brush. Just really buff that in. And as you can see, this really buffs it in effortlessly. The shade I use is Cream, which is a perfect match for NC25 skin in MAC terminology. It's just a nice golden beige, a light to medium color.